Walt Disney Studios has always been one of the least popular Disney parks. It has some great rides, however it's always lacked the Disney park's magic. However, that is about to change because Disney have now announced that they will be reimagining Walt Disney Studios and transforming the park into Disney Adventure World, which I'll be sharing the details of in today's video. But first, before we get started, if you do enjoy watching, then please hit that like button to let me know, and if you are new around here, then please consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing that notification bell so you don't miss a single thing, because we make plenty of theme park and adventure videos here, which you don't want to miss. Now, as I said, Walt Disney Studios has some of my favourite rides, just like the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, you have Crush's Coaster, you have Ratatouille, just to name a few. So some fantastic rides, but the overall vibe of Walt Disney Studios, it just doesn't really fit in with other Disney parks, especially when you have Disneyland Park next door. Back in 2022, we started to see an improvement with the opening of Marvel Avengers Campus, but it was clear that something much more needed to be done to make this park the same standard as other Disney parks. We also heard the news that the world of Frozen will be opening at Walt Disney Studios within the next few years, which is going to be absolutely huge for the park. But now Disney have revealed details of a full transformation of Walt Disney Studios, which is going to create one of the best Disney parks out there. Walt Disney Studios opened back in 2002 to give guests a behind the scenes look at movie making magic, just as studio parks do. However, over the past 20 years, Disney have introduced brand new immersive experiences and rides to really transport guests into their favourite Disney stories. So with this transformation, it will reflect that vision with a brand new name, new attractions, new shows, and much more. So Walt Disney Studios Park will be getting a brand new name and will soon become Disney Adventure World. This name change and transformation is a little while away, as the rebranded park will open alongside the newest land, the World of Frozen. Just like the version at Hong Kong Disneyland, World of Frozen will transport guests to the Kingdom of Arendelle. This name is going to have to grow on me because currently I'm not a huge fan of this name change, and that's probably because I'm so used to it being a Studios park. So changing the name to something completely different, it is something that I'm going to have to get used to. But it does make sense with this whole transformation. The new name, it does fit in more with what Disney are aiming for. So yeah, it does make sense. The biggest addition to the park, which has currently been announced, is the World of Frozen, which will border the all-new Adventure Bay, which will be a huge body of water which will act as a gateway to the park's new themed lands that will surround it. What's even better about Adventure Bay is that it will also serve as an entertainment stage with a 360-degree viewing, so expect some fantastic shows on there, and I can imagine nighttime spectaculars too, featuring fountains, music, lights and special effects. The World of Frozen will be one of the Adventure Bay lands, but there is going to be another land which has yet to be announced. The plans are currently being finalised for this new area, so hopefully we'll find out some more information soon. And these two new areas, they're going to be joining alongside the current two areas in the park, which are Avengers Campus and the Worlds of Pixar, which will literally double the size of this park. Disney Adventure World will also get a new entrance next year, which will drop guests into an open-air movie studio as they enter the park. So even though they are re-theming the park, they are kind of sticking to the studio theme. This reimagined entrance will pay homage to Hollywood's historic movie theatres. Guests will also be able to experience the World Premiere Plaza, which will have a theatre celebrating Disney animation and Pixar. And then this will lead to Adventure Way, which is a promenade which leads to the park's other lands. This area will also feature a brand new attraction called Rapunzel's Tangled Spin. It was heavily rumoured that the park would be getting a Tangled ride at some point, so it's great to see that it's actually happening. This is a classic spinning ride which will take guests through the movie's iconic floating lantern scene. The new Regal View restaurant and lounge will also be in this region. This will give some great views of Adventure Bay, and you'll also be able to meet Disney princesses in there too at their table service restaurant. Along with that, Adventure World will also be introducing a new stage show called Alice and the Queen of Hearts Back to Wonderland this spring. Along with that, there's also a show coming to Marvel Avengers Campus running between the end of 2024 and the spring of 2025. Also, as part of this huge transformation, the Disney Village Shopping, Dining and Entertainment Complex and the Disney Davy Crockett Ranch Bungalows, they're also going to be receiving refurbishments. With all this news, it does make you wonder what's going to happen with the current attractions at the park. Mainly, I'm thinking of the Tower of Terror. With the park moving away from the whole studios vibe, could we maybe finally see the transformation of the Twilight Zone into Guardians of the Galaxy, just like over at Disney's California Adventure? I wouldn't want this personally, but with what the park's going for, it would make sense. The president of Disneyland Paris has said that this new transformation is set to offer unique adventures in immersive worlds, serving as the perfect complement to Disneyland Park. So I think it is possible that we could see some major changes to current attractions at Walt Disney Studios. We'll just have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. So overall, even though I do still need to get used to this new name, I do think this is a massive step forward for Walt Disney Studios, and it's going to really elevate this park to being one of the best Disney parks out there. It's always been one of those parks that's needed some love and a sprinkle of that Disney magic. So it's great to see that it's finally getting the love it deserves, and I cannot wait to see the progress over the next couple years. So what do you think of this new transformation? Are you a fan of the new name? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to find out some more Disney news from over at Magic Kingdom, then click this video right here. But that is it for this video, so thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.